Alright, here's y'all's show. Definitely in Maryland. There you go. I need to learn how to do that. What do you guys think? Learn how to wheelie the stretched bike? Come on, do it again. I don't think he's gonna do it again, and I gotta make my turn up here in like a mile. Got a red light coming up. Oh, it turned green. I wonder if he's gonna do it. Come on, do it. Do it. Do a wheelie through the cars. I was hoping for a wheelie. Oh, he's gonna do it. There he goes. Enjoy it, because that's all I got. That's all I got. I gotta turn. I'm torn between, I love drag racing, I love the stretch lowered bikes, but I also really want to learn how to do wheelies. Come on, guy, the light's green. Really want to learn how to do wheelies eventually, but not on the bike that I have now. I'd rather get a separate one for that. But we're about 5 minutes from drop off, or pickup actually. I gotta stop and change real quick because they want like long pants and boots and you know all the fucking 9 yards and shit. And I don't have AC right now, so I'm dressed for comfort. So let's get there. All right, so we got some bad news. It's good news and bad news. The good news is there's the trailer we're pulling. They told me it was about 14,000 pounds. The good news is it doesn't look 14,000 pounds, but we'll see. The bad news is I can't shut my truck off because the starter decided that it wanted to click on me this morning. It went click, 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 and then fired up, and I refused to turn it off. Also, I gotta redo this back one here. That fucker flew off, and I got lucky. It landed in the truck, in the back seat. So I gotta put this on. So what we're gonna do is get hooked up to this pintle, haul it. I mean, it looks bigger in person, I guess. But this is the trailer here. Should be about 14,000-ish pounds. Things should be all right. Yeah, looking down on it, it doesn't look heavy, and then you come down here and it's like, he did say they had bigger ones. So let's just get hooked up to this pintle. Always keep a pintle, guys. I know I don't haul them often, but I do haul them. Oh, there she is. Big old generator. I took the other one off too because it's fucked. I need to retape them. That actually isn't, it's not squatting like I thought it was gonna. This one has to be down all the way, mine has to be up all the way. See, there's a reason that I run this in the upside down position. This truck's so low that it needs to be like that to haul some of this shit. So she's all hooked up. We're gonna get our lights, check everything, make sure everything is good to go. Not gonna be turning my truck off until I go buy a starter. We should have time to get this one up where it needs to go. We're missing a light. That turn signal's out. That sucks. Oh well. I've run worse, just keep in mind I don't have a right turn signal. But that one works. And my brake light magically started. Also, this is our first time trying this guy out. So we'll see if it was worth the 30-some dollars. Or 45, I can't remember what I paid for it. We also brought chains this time. I'm prepared if we get stuck. But fire extinguisher, dual fire extinguisher, got one up there. I think she's ready to go. I'll check the trailer brakes on the way out. Should be ready to go anytime. I'm gonna hold it just in case. I don't trust it yet. I think it's time for a new filter. Hey! Now we let her simmer for 30 seconds and we let her hit again. All right, so we've been moving for a little bit, about 5-ish hours now since I left the house. And the trailer brakes decided that they wanted to start working halfway through. So we got about 7.5 hours to go. We're gonna get pretty close tonight. And then I think we're gonna drop in the morning. No AC, so I'm just rocking shirtless and shit, but enjoying the tan, the front side. But yeah, so the trailer brakes didn't work when I left. I hit a big bump, and then I felt out of nowhere like they work, and I was like, oh, now I have have trailer brakes. All right, back in West Virginia. She's doing all right. I'm gonna check these hubs with that gun here in a second. Nothing's fallen off yet, at least not on this side. Oh, I got a Florida plate. I didn't even realize I had a plate, but I don't know if that was, it was probably there. Duct tape. Yeah, brakes work now, that's awesome. I don't know, I have a love-hate with these Pentals, because the way they go back and forth and shit. I'm gonna check my front end, because it was making some clunky noises, but I think it was just the Pental. It's really hard to tell. I'm gonna lock that. People are weird, steal your shit. Let's see here, how are these hubs doing? 126, that one looks awful. 96, that one's all right, but needs a dust cap. 141, that one's pretty up there. 125. They seem a little low. Maybe we'll check them and put some air in them tonight, I don't know. The goal is to be able to deliver tonight. If you're gonna let your trucks run, guys, make sure you lock them, because there's been too many truck thieves lately. It's one of those things, if you just lose a vehicle, whatever, but like, I have my literally entire life in the fucking truck, tools and all that shit. For me to replace this thing, it would probably cost me about 50 grand for me to go and buy everything I need to replace this truck. So that would be pretty annoying. Let's do a Bertha health check. Oh, she's just running fucking awesome. 85 degrees today. The hottest that she saw was about 220 degrees climbing the mountain. I think 222, and then she just plummeted. So I'm gonna get under there. Yes, I know we still have that rear main leak. I will be taking care of that when I get back home. When I get down under here, check these U-joints out, check this front suspension, and everything looked normal. I didn't see any leaks other than that rear main, which is fine. Oh man, I think we're doing all right on this trip. Everything's kind of settled down. Trans temp, I think I saw that around like 215, 220 at one point, but this sun is brutal over here. I don't know what the deal is and why the fuck it's so bright. Oh, I don't enjoy it. So we got about a half a tank left. I'm gonna run that down until about the E line and then fill up with the rest of what I got, and then we'll start looking for a few. All right, so I'm gonna be here a minute, so I'm gonna risk it and turn it off. We're at about 500 minutes. We left at, what time is it? 9:37. So we left at 1 o'clock today, left the house. So we still have some drive time left. I do need to fill the tank one last time. We will get damn close tonight. Hopefully I don't regret shutting this thing off. It could just be dumb, it could be the ignition switch. But when I went to crank it this morning, it just clicked the first time and I was like, oh. So then I held it, it went and then turned over. So, I don't know. I'm gonna make a bagel, make me some spaghetti, some pre-workout because I am not going to the gym today, and I'm gonna use that to finish my shift, and then I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow. So this is a reserve spot. I actually didn't even see that, but the dude was walking around and shit, and I asked him, I said, is it a reserve spot? And he's like, yeah, but you're good. And I'm like, because I'm only gonna be here for 20 minutes, right? And he said, you're good, don't worry about it, nobody's reserved this spot yet. And I was like, cool. So gonna make my food, get out of here. He said, relax, don't worry about it. All right, just check the oil. I got pre-workout, I got a bagel. Let's play a game here called Will It Start? Oh my God, it does. All right, cool. Let's get it filled up. All right, we are officially on day 2. So we're gonna be dropping in about 40 minutes. He's about to drop me a pin. Let's see if Bertha starts. Oh my God, she starts. Yeah, I don't know what the deal was yesterday. I went to start it and she just clicked. I really have no idea. And now it's been great every single time. Watch, that shit's gonna bite me in the ass. I don't know. See, that's the thing too. I wouldn't know if it's the starter or it's the ignition switch or it's what. Because like I know my ignition switch, I can pull the key out and just say, fuck it, you know? I don't need that to drive. But the starter, I mean, it starts. So it's not like it's clicking a bunch. It was, I don't know. It wasn't like, I don't know. It's just weird. I've done a number of starters in my life and like I've never seen one physically do what this one did, the way that it did it. But about 40 minutes out, let's get out there and get this fucker dropped. Absolutely hate this trailer, if you guys can see it. No trailer brakes. Again, they decided to work at one point and now they just decided they don't want to work again. So stopping this thing, I definitely give myself a ton of extra room. We're like 5 minutes from drop off, so it doesn't matter now, but they worked all last night and then just for some reason today they're just not working again. Well, no casualties. He's supposed to come down here and meet me, I guess. Still don't know what the deal is with the trailer brakes. If I was hauling it any longer, I would probably try to take care of it and figure it out. But Pintles are also annoying. I used to like them a lot, but you can see they just fuck your shit up. Ugh. But there she is. No damages. No spare tire either. They look a little iffy, but she'll be all right. We're gonna head to Indiana tonight. We got plenty of time to get there. I think it's only like 100, 150 miles or some shit where we're picking up at. So I'll have to look at the map, and then we're working on booking one for Monday, going from Utah to South Dakota, and then we're gonna. They got like semis and shit back here. Gonna have to pull off the road a little bit, let him through. But neat little place back here, a golf course. I'd be lying if I said it's a little place. She is dropped off. This is it. Apparently these things run on def is what he said, and when they go they shut off. It's kind of shitty, but still running def in a damn generator. Bullshit. So I feel like some of these guys go pretty extreme on their little stance cars and shit, and I used to be one of them. Very rarely do I find one that I kind of like, and I'm like, you know, I think he did a pretty good job on that. I wonder if I don't know. If you see this video, comment below if that's you. But that was wild driving that thing with no trailer brakes. I didn't like it. Unfortunately, you got to do what you got to do. You know, I think she's done up pretty nice. But we got it done. It's not a big deal. I made sure to give myself plenty of stopping distance if I needed to, and everything was good. You know, the truck stops it just fine. Gonna try to look over these a little bit better when I start doing these. It was hot. I just wanted to get it done. I know it was a one-day thing. If that was like a 3 or 4 day trip, or even a 2-day trip, definitely would have been doing something about that. But I think we're gonna close it out here. If you guys enjoyed it, like it, subscribe to it, do whatever you do, or unsubscribe, dislike, leave a hate comment, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Still making money. Appreciate you guys. See you in the next one. Later. CP Steve.